In this video, we are talking about you've uncovered your limiting beliefs and now what? And we're really going to break down some key things that we recognised on our own journey and how to actually move forward once you've uncovered those limiting beliefs, so you don't feel like you always need to be looking for more things to fix. So stay tuned.
I'll be your light. Be your light.
Hey lovelies, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Tia.
And I'm Leah.
And we are your manifestation sisters, helping you master your mind to manifest your desires. Before we jump in, as you probably know by now, myself and Leah are mindset manifestation coaches, helping you go to that next level, and we have our signature Next Level You coaching package. If you're interested in finding out more, you can do so by clicking the link in the description box. Also, we have some exciting things in the pipeline. So to be notified and be the first to know what them things are, make sure you're on our mailing list. So you can also do that in the link. So let's jump in.
So, like I said in the intro to this video, you've uncovered your limiting beliefs, and we talk about this all the time when we start to manifest something, looking at the opposing stories of why we can't have what we want and creating a new self-concept for ourselves. And we have our old story versus new story method, where it's a process of brain dumping out all the living stories you have and rewriting them into new stories, basically. And we've got many videos where we talk about this, and you can check those out. But for the sake of this video, and I've seen it with a lot of clients, I experienced it myself, I know Tia's experienced it, you get clear on what your opposing beliefs are, and you're on this journey, and maybe you don't see enough evidence in the 3D at first, or maybe you're seeing the opposite, or maybe there's circumstances happening, and we're very plugged into the fact of why is nothing happening, and then we can get into a cycle of fixing, or maybe what I'm doing isn't working, or maybe there's more to uncover, and it's not really trusting in the fact that I've done this exercise and now all I need to do is persist in that new story. And we get caught up in a cycle of constantly fixing ourselves, watching content, consuming, but the missing key here sometimes is the application. You've identified what you need to identify, now you have to trust in the fact of this new story, despite what you see in 3D, because we know our 3D is just old news, and we have to allow it to catch up to the new story, which it will. And you can tell yourself that things are catching up fast and everything you're doing is working to stabilize yourself into the fact that you know that you can create your reality and things are moving.
Yeah, I think you said that perfectly, because we've been speaking about this a lot lately, the re-identification piece of I've uncovered my blocks, I've uncovered my limiting beliefs, I've uncovered my old self-concept. However, although I now know it, I keep bringing that with me. I keep bringing the backpack of this is what's happened, this is my old shitty story, and every time either something happens in the 3D, I re-identify with it. Oh, I've created this. Oh, there must be something more I need to do. Oh, there's a block. And this is what this video is for, you guys to shift that, because not only do we want to stop the re-identification, which we have said so much in videos, but we want to have the awareness of there's nothing more to fix. There's nothing blocking you. One of our favourite quotes by Neville Goddard, the only reason you do not see it is your refusal to believe it. Once we've brought something to our awareness, it's no longer subconscious anymore, guys. Once you have that awareness, it's a choice, it's a decision that you have to make with yourself to be like, okay, I know this about myself, but I don't need to continue believing it. I don't need to continue choosing this reality for myself. And I had it a lot with a client this week of them being like, yeah, but I've created this. Yeah, but that means that that's still a reflection of me. No, it doesn't, because in that moment you have a choice to either re-identify and be like, that's a reflection of me, or to be like, that's just my old 3D catching up, that's not me anymore, my truth is da 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 da, and you go in with your new self-concept, your new affirmations.
Because I think as well, once you've identified the fact that you are the cause, you have to become the solution. And you becoming the solution is having the awareness to know why something was created and the fact that you can change it. We don't need to keep re-identifying with that old version of ourselves, thinking that there's more to fix, more to do, when we're re-identifying with the fact that we're seeing something in 3D, oh God, it's my fault, I've created that, you know, and keep re-identifying with the guilt and the shame and just feeling like there's something more that we need to be doing or we've done something wrong. No, we're getting rid of that, we're throwing it in the bin. We've recognised that the limitations, and then we've changed it into the new story, and now we must trust ourselves. Now we must believe in ourselves as the creator of our reality to actually change our reality and select a new one for ourselves, because this is what we are doing when we are building a new identity and a new version of ourselves. We're selecting a new reality where we've been through all of this stuff. We know that, you know, that was the old reality, and now we are a new identity in the version of ourselves that now resonates with the new version of us that knows better. You know, once you know better, you can do better. So once you've identified the things that you need to identify with yourself, you don't need to keep going over and over and over and over and thinking there's more about yourself that you need to fix.
Exactly. So once you've uncovered the limiting beliefs, once you've uncovered them beliefs, move the fuck on. Move the fuck on, because now this is the time for you to just saturate your mind with the story. The only reason, guys, we are getting clear on our limiting beliefs is to be conscious of them, to have control over our reality, to have a decision, to have a choice, like I said previously, of like not allowing them to rule us, not operating from that core belief of men always cheat, or my SP's not choosing me, to be like in that moment, no, that's not my truth, this is it. You have a choice in the moment to move on, to essentially put the old story to the side and saturate yourself in the experience of your new story, of the wish fulfilled, of the new identity and the self-concept. You no longer have to operate from it. And that's what we want you to take from this video. This is me essentially telling you that you can move on from it. The now what part is you just living your fucking life and not constantly watching all the videos, going back to see if there's one more thing you need to do in order to fix your life. You're not broken.
Yeah, exactly, you're not broken. And I think this as well, it's like anything that you want in life. If you want a new goal, for example, say you want a new financial goal and you've been used to hitting a certain point in your business, but now you've identified a new desire to have greater income, but then you recognise in yourself that, oh, okay, what is it within me that thinks I can't achieve that? So it's okay to, when we want to go to a next level of ourselves, that's what we teach in our Next Level You coaching, it's okay to want to go to a next level of yourself and kind of identify those limiting beliefs. But it's like we said in this video, once you've identified it, there's no need to keep going over it, because we're always going to have these desires. And if we always have these desires, if there's any limitation to these desires, all we have to do is identify the things that's holding us back. And once we've done that, we move forward. We just move through it. We move forward. We live our life, and we know that we've uncovered it. Like Tia said, we've become the conscious creator. And we move forward and create a new story for ourselves around, and a new identity around us now having the thing that we want.
Yeah, and you know, I just got a download of a metaphor, and she was saying that, and it's like, think of old story, new story, and you going back to your beliefs as a toolbox, right? Yeah. It's a spanner. You don't need to use a spanner through the whole way of building your new wardrobe.
No.
It's just something you pull from the toolbox as and when you need it. It's not something, you don't just walk around with the spanner in case you need it. And that's what a lot of you guys are doing. You're walking around with the old story, new story method. I need to go back, I need to go back, I need to go back. Just because what if there's one more thing to fix? Drop the fucking spanner. Just go live your life, and then when something comes up, like exactly what Leah said, you want to go to a new level, you have that tool, you have that resource to use should and when you need to use it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what the work is. Because it's not saying like you can't watch videos, or it's about applying it, I think. And sometimes it's
from
good
a place
to,
of like fix.
Yeah, I think
don't watch videos still from a place of like there's something more to fix. That's the point behind it. You can watch videos
out of enjoyment, and like, oh yeah, this is something I might want to apply, or just watching it because you just enjoy watching the content. And even for us, like, we like to evolve and grow and go to new levels ourselves, but it's not from a place of fixing now, it's a place of growth,
fun and evolution, enjoying the journey. Like, that's what the path you want to be on, guys. So start enjoying your life.
Because what we're doing this stuff, what it is as coaches, you want to get to the point where, like with our one-on-one clients, you want to get to the point where you've given them all the tools and resources that they need, and now they can do the stuff on their own. You might work with a coach for a period of time, but the goal is not to always need that person, to know that you are the creator of your reality and you can apply the teachings yourself. and you know what to do going forward.
Yeah. So guys, just a reminder to essentially, there's nothing to fix. Live your life.
You are perfect.
You are perfect, complete, whole, exactly as you are. And just like not constantly be in emotion of dissecting your 3D and re-identifying yourself with circumstances, experiences, people that essentially is manifesting out. We have a choice there, essentially, like we spoke about in the previous video, to create separation. And in that separation, giving yourself the space to choose your truth. That's exactly what you're doing. There's nothing more to keep uncovering. There comes a point where you've just got to apply.
Yes.
So,
be the change.
yeah, exactly. Be the fucking change. So with that being said, guys, we're going to end the video here. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe, as it helps us grow the Manifestation Sisters community. As we said, all the links for everything that me and Leo do are in the link in the description box below. So if you want more help and support and you feel like it'll be valuable to have a coach by your side, then you can find out more in the description box below. And we'll see you in the next video.